What's up, everybody? It is Matt from Lectric All Wheel. We are here at Tarpon Tom's e-bikes with Wes. It is a Sunday. You are a good man for working today. You had a customer come in, Lectric XP 3.0 step through.
Yes, sir.
And it immediate need.
Immediate needed further range.
Further range. And he brought in a battery. 20 amp hours extra that he wants to add to his e-bike. 48 volt, 20 amp hours. Continuous discharge is less than or equal to 30 amps. This thing only draws at max 20, so not a problem. Seems like specs will work. The trick here is, one, needed a kit. So the balancer, so we brought that. And then possibly some extension cables. So we brought that. And then some kind of bag. Now, I have the new bike case bag on the site, and I brought this to see if this would suit the needs, and I think it's got your blessing.
Yeah, I think it's going to work out great.
Perfect. This bag has straps on the sides that will actually strap it to the rack here, and the dimensions of it are perfect for this rack. Even if it was turned the other way, it's going to fit in there. And then what's cool is that on the ends, it has an opening for the cabling. So this is definitely a big reason why we added this to the retail repertoire of Lectric All Wheel, and given the circumstances today, I think it's going to work out
perfect.
Yeah.
All
right, so what we're going to do is we are going to get a 20 amp dual battery discharge balance kit and a universal 20 amp kit onto the Lectric XP 3.0. We're going to do an internal install. We will run the extension cables out and up through the back here, zip tied to the rack, and then get it into this cable opening where we will place the battery. We'll test it and call him, right?
Call him.
Good to go.
Call him.
Get this thing out of here. All right. If you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe on YouTube. It is our primary, and if you're in the area, check out e-bikes of Tampa Bay, Florida. Get in that Facebook group, make an event, and go for a ride with your friends. And if you need any installs, repairs, modifications on your e-bikes, PEVs, electric vehicles, and we're still waiting on that e-foil, come to Tarpon Tom's e-bikes in Palm Harbor. Wes, Brad, and the crew will take care of you. Let's get to it.
All right. We're definitely interested in everything that everybody has going on. Don't be afraid to call.
Yes, for sure.
I enjoy the random phone calls.
This thing has a huge chainring. Did you guys do this?
Yeah, we upgraded that already for him.
Yeah, holy cow.
All right, now we got this out the way.
What I'm going to do is use all of the kit items first. I'm pulling out the 20 amp balancer and the 2 extension cables from the kit. And then the battery that was brought in uses Dean's T-plug, so we'll need the adapters for the Dean's T-plug to XT60. So this is key.
Nice that you got all the adapters and everything right in those kits.
Just ready to go.
Okay.
If not, we can do it. There we go. So unplugged the motor cable so we can get some slack on that thing, and then we'll roll this out. I don't even think, honestly, we need to. We may be able to just fit the balancer underneath, but we need to play. Got it.
There we are.
All right. So inside you have the plate for the factory battery, and then that will correlate to the output of the balancer, which is this connector. And then you have 2 female XT60s, which were actually the male for the pin connectors. So if you hear the verbiage, it's intermixed, just the way that people talk about it. So for the cables, you will need the male XT60 end with the female pins to come up through the housing from the back side opening so that you can connect to one of the two battery inputs. The second battery input will take the plate. I'll give you that. Got it?
Yep.
There you go. Like that. And then here is your plate. And then that's your cable housing. So we'll have to plug that one back in. So the controller cable.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Here we are.
Here comes the motor cable.
Okay.
Give me just a second to roll this. There you go. In goes the balancer. All right, now pull the slack on this. There we go. That's in, that's in, that's in. Now before we close it up, let's test.
All right. This.
We'll take one of our adapters. It can only work one way. Go ahead and plug this in.
Okay. Now we have power.
Power has one. Wheel works. So that's second battery only, and we know this because the plate isn't connected at all. All right, now let's do the general test for factory battery. There we go, and all I'm going to do is unplug the second battery, and it still should be on.
Yes.
And go ahead and give it some more juice. There we go. So we know that's factory battery, and we're good to go. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and
5 minutes or less.
Yeah. It's hours upon hours of practice, as you know.
Right.
And there's never any one thing that goes as easy as it's planned. Never, ever.
All right, let me deal with this.
All right, for the extension line coming up, we are going to run it behind the lock on the seat tube. And I'm just going to go ahead and get a zip tie around this thing at the bottom here. And then I'll put another one up top. And then as we roll it back, I'm going to go ahead and tie it down here as well. All right. I now have the battery bag, so I'm going to take this, undo this carrying strap. Go ahead and get this tag off of here. Open it up. And I'm going to keep the opening this way, so I'm going to put the head of the battery down here. Then I'll put the opening, and I can just bring out the cable here, and then it's ready to go. You can also run the charger cable out as well. And then what you have is a nice carrying case, easily released. And then what I will do is I will take these straps that are on the side here, undo them, and then affix them to the rack. First, I'm going to get rid of this zip tie. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in.
How are you? Size of you. Huh? Size of you. You think I know everything? Let's see. I'll stay on this somewhere. Yeah, I'll figure it out. 26 by 125 / 176. Take your time. Is there a range? Probably. What do you get for $50 a day? I'm sorry? $50 a day for e-bike, 40 for a regular.
All right, Wes, I think it is ready for you to give it your blessing of approval.
Give my blessing. All right. So let's go through and make sure nothing's hanging, nothing could get caught up anywhere. This all looks good. Maybe we'll just tighten this up a little.
Oh yeah, zip ties for the. There's that. Zip.
That's why we do this, just to make sure that everything's good.
This is one of the first time we've been in the shop since the fire like this.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
usually
excited.
we're out in the other area, but trying to bring this back. I got some light in here today. It's Sunday. I'm cleaning it up. Don't mind the mess that's still
It's coming around. I'm
around,
super excited.
but we're gonna get this 100 times better than it was. That's the goal. Okay. Straighten that out. Some of these have, the ends are like
Weird.
Yeah, they're like flattened out. So they don't want to go through the hole. All right.
And then left side was the entry for the bag, just to keep it off of the crank side.
So here's a little hole.
Yep.
Out nice. Charge port there. I think he'll be more than happy with that. Especially because I told him tomorrow.
Sunday service, baby. Another job well done. Thank you, sir. That was pretty quick. I mean, if it hadn't been for people walking in,
Yeah, it would have been 10 minutes or less.
Yeah, for sure. I'm practiced. I know you've done dual battery on a lot of these bikes. So.
Yeah, a few. Yeah, a few.
A few. You got a few around here.
Yeah.
For me, I think Lectric is where it started. So every time one comes in, it's almost like I've repeated this install.
Yeah, like we've done this 100 times. Yeah.
Yeah, but this bag, right? Not this one, but
That
this
bag,
case.
that bag definitely changes the game.
Yeah, I like the way that it allows the cables to enter on either end, and then you just pull it loose and then lift it out with a handle.
Right.
And
it's pretty sweet.
It's easy as it gets. Makes it simple. The owner should be happy. Easy install. For those of you, if you're new to this, probably 30 minutes. Slip your balancer underneath the controller in the controller compartment, and it should go fairly easy. The old ones, the XP 2.0 and the 1.0, is very crowded.
Right, it's a little more crowded in there. This, you got plenty of room to even add a third battery.
Don't give them any ideas.
No ideas.
All right, if you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe on YouTube. It is our primary, and if you're in the area, check out E-Bikes of Tampa Bay, Florida. Get in that Facebook group, make an event, and go for a ride with your friends. And as always, if you're in need of any modification, repair, upgrades, etc. on your e-moto, e-bike, PEV, and we're still waiting on that hydrofoil, come see Wes, Brad, and the crew here at Tarpon Tom's E-Bikes in Palm Harbor, Florida. We'll talk to you next time.
What's up, buddy?